Hello, welcome back to the channel. Right now we're going to be looking at chunky knit sweaters, men's and women's. These are our parameters right here, 30 and over, pre-owned, US only, completed listings, the soles. See what kind of brands that we find that are selling right now, October 7th. All right, let's go. Off the bat, we got 2,000 soles, but the sell-through rate was really not that important because these are from the summer. So Duluth at 34. So far, most of the sweaters that I'm finding are the usual suspects, you could call it. You have a vintage Eddie Bauer. So you got this one right here, a nice vintage Eddie Bauer. That's the logo right there. So if Eddie Bauer could go for good money, especially in this style with the big cable knit, nice color. I think it's a nice color. It's a medium, which is not the biggest size. 2X would have been better, but $40 plus shipping on this one. This is nice. Also, we got this brand right here, Wallace Barnes. I have personally never seen this brand. I think this is a high-end brand. This is the logo right there. Nice knit Sherlin wood wool sweater. This one is a usual suspect. You're gonna find this, there it goes, for the newer sellers that don't know. This is the logo right there. Men's. I have men's and women's on this list so far. It's not exactly a list, I'm just pulling up as I go. Men only have like 11 brands. LL Bean, Ralph Lauren, J. Crew. Yeah, those are the regular ones. Speaking of that, you got a nice Ralph Lauren right here. There you go. Nice Ralph Lauren. This is the Dedham Supply Company version. They got that logo on the bottom right here. Look at that. Right by my head. This is a real nice. Probably got like 75 for this, since we can't see the price. This is nice right here. We also have an Eileen. Yep, we also got an Eileen Fisher. Same thing. This is a wool cashmere. So, of course, wool cashmere. Even acrylic could do pretty well if the style is right. So you can see the logo right there. Eileen Fisher. Solid brand. 62 is really good. Really good for this. This brand right here, Baba, something like that. You could pronounce that. I have personally never heard of this brand. Right there, if you could see the logo, barely see the logo, but it's a unique sweater, and it's for $225. I'm gonna pull it up. I mean, the aesthetic is nice. I wonder if it's a foreign brand. Well, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's a foreign brand, probably your European brand. That's their style of sweaters. $225. So it pretty much went for around the same price that it goes for new. That's pretty interesting. So that's this one right here from California. They got $225 for this sweater. You probably never find it. Boutique, Goodwill's probably hoarding all the good ones. So probably never find that one. Now this one is another Ireland brand. There's like most of these are from Ireland. So there it goes right here. Woolen Mills. That's the logo. It's good. It's very good. Fisherman. Fisherman's a solid keyword for these. This one I think is the best one. This is the best brand. Aaron Craft. I have sold a few of these myself. A few. So these I know you can find. I know you can find these. Some of the others, besides the regular LL Bean and stuff like that, J. Crew, this one you could probably find. Solid brand. And now we have 90s Coogie style. This is not Coogie. It's a style. I think it's Tundra. Does a lot of these. People in Depop like this style right now. I think it's like, what is it, Grandma Core? Or Granddad Core? Something like that. Vintage. Biggie sweaters, another keyword I've seen used. I'm gonna look for more of this style real quick. 3,000. Let's remove the parameters. Let's add parameters. US only. Alright, 1,000 sold out of 3,000 that was listed. But these parameters right here. Here's the Tundra. I wonder if this person bought this thinking it was a Coogie. Might even return it for 95. I could understand like 35. But 95 on this one? I mean, it's nice. So you might as well know about this logo. There it goes. Tundra. I mean, that's as Coogie as it gets right there. I wonder which one originated this style first. If it was Tundra or if it was Coogie. Not sure. They're both in the 90s. This is around the same time era. So there you go. This one's pretty unique. Ecuador wool, floral. I think it's just more the style. For the is the reason why this sold for that price, $90 on this extra large women's sweater. So whenever you see hand knit version wool, Ecuador, it could be from Peru, it could be from Spain, anything foreign. Look it up, especially if it has what did they call factor stacking? That's the word that's going around now. Factor stacking. The factor stacking is that it's chunky knit that's in right now. It's wool. It has a nice floral pattern. You know, it's definitely in trend right now. So you got $90 for this. Let's X out some of these. All right, look at this one. I pulled this one to the side because I've seen sweaters like this go for less, a lot less. So sometimes if you have a good sweater, hold on to it. Like, you know, don't undersell. This could have easily gone for like 30, 35. Easily go for 30, 35. But this person got 90 for it. Here's the logo. Regular Ralph Lauren polo. There you go. Very nice. Yeah, this is a wooden ship. This is an interesting brand. Look at this one. You get 50 for this. I've looked up the brand. Trust me, the brand's good. Add wooden ship to the memory bank. I don't have stats, but I looked it up. They're in the 50s to 90 range, their sweaters, and a lot of them have like unique patterns like this. So add it. This is mohair, wool, and acrylic. So yeah, so this is mostly an acrylic sweater. Mostly an acrylic sweater, and it's so there you go. Okay, so you have, like I said, the regulars. You got the L Bean, you got the J Crew. This probably went for like probably 30, even 25. Depending on the J Crew and depending who's buying it, you can get a lot or you can get a little. For the ones that don't know, J Crew. There's a J Crew logo. I wonder what's the fabric tag on this. It's mostly acrylic. If it was wool, probably it would have gone for more. Okay, let's see what else we could pull up. Okay, so I got another one. Ugly sweaters are starting to sell. This is ugly. This is ugly. Vintage heirloom collection. Never heard of. Oh, I have seen this brand. You see, sometimes you don't know the brand by the word, by the name of it, but you know it by the logo. I have seen this logo for sure. There you go. There you go. I mean, it's an ugly sweater. I mean, I can't even say anything about it. It's an ugly woman's medium. It's ugly. Got 38 for it. This is another ugly sweater. This is ugly too. Very ugly. But, I mean, the keywords are good. Preppy, medium, 80s, 90s. I mean, I could have put like skiing. Skiing would have been a decent keyword. Liz Sports, wool. Maybe it's mostly wool. Yeah, it is. I'm going to assume it's mostly wool since wool's at the top. So I guess it's not the worst, but there it goes. $40 for that one. This one, I'm just going to say it's Christina. Yep, Christina. This is cool. So this one falls into another factor stacking, right? That's the word. I don't know which one says that. I think it's, I forgot her name. Y'all know who keeps, that uses the word factor stacking. So this falls under factor stacking, right? You got a nice pattern. It looks like it's hand knit. Is it hand knit? It is hand knit. Animal cardigan. This is cool. This is very cool. Do we get a logo? You know, I think I've seen this logo also. But anyways, it went for 70. This is a very nice sweater. Is it really that old? 80s, 90s? Wait up. 80s, 90s prep? I think it's the same person. I think it might be the same seller. Nah, they probably copied it. Probably sell similar. There it goes. I'm not saying to add this brand into your memory banks because I'm not too sure on the brand. I'm just more about the style. and the pattern and the factor stacking is gonna be the new reseller word. So this brand I've never heard of, but I mean, they put 134 on this sweater for an extra small. For an extra small. Wow. Made in Italy. I'm gonna pull up this brand. Give me a second. Alright, this brand is very good. Zadig. I'm gonna go Zadig. And I'm gonna stay it right there. So it's 3,000 listed. 3,000 listed. And you got 1,100 sold. That's very good. That's pretty solid. It's solid because this is broad. This is everything. Sweaters, everything. If I click on just the sweaters, let's see what we got. 250 sold for the sweaters. And 250 out of 800 not. But then again, like I said, this is summer analytics. So that's why I'm not going by the analytics, the sell-through rates. That's summer. So this is gonna pick up. But the average price of the Zadig brand is 40 and up. There you go. 40 and up. That's a very good brand. Very good brand. Solid brand right here. Add this one. You could add this one to the memory banks, even though this logo is not that great. Add that to the memory banks. See if I can get a better logo. Alright. This is one. You'll be surprised a lot of people don't take photos of logos. So here it goes. This is a photo of the logo. Took me a while to find it. Okay. This one, like I said, this one's another regular. You'll find these. You'll find these all the time. So the keyword I'm looking for right now is Fair Isles. We're gonna look this up. Sweater, chunky knit, women's 3X. Sold for 90. That's a lot though. Come on. I mean, it is nice though. Yeah, it's nice. For 90. I don't know if would you guys pay for 90 for that? I don't know. I wouldn't. So this is the Fair Isles sweater. I'm not going to be looking that deep into it right now because right now we're doing chunky knit. But these, this is the patterns. If you guys didn't know. This is the pattern of Fair Isles. There you go. Okay. Let's go back to the sweaters. Let's keep looking. Free People. Free People is very hit and miss. Very hit and miss. But this sweater sold for 35. Did it sell for 35? Yeah, it sold. Sold for 35. Show it to you guys. I mean, I wonder if these are stock photos. I just think they marketed well. They marketed this great. So, I mean, it is a nice sweater. No logo. I mean, Free People has the worst logo. That's it right there. If you guys didn't know, you could miss it. Free People logo. You could add Free People to the memory bank. Just look up their items though. Just look it up because it's very hit and miss. Alright, we have a Woolrich 30. Probably could have got more for this. Probably has like a stain or something. Probably could have got more, but it's a nice sweater. So you got a Woolrich sweater. Here's the logo. Women's. For the ones that don't know, I have to show everything. I can't assume everybody knows that these logos and what to buy, what to sell. This is a nice Christmas theme winter sweater. Okay, so we got a few more sweaters, but what I've been noticing is just a lot of LL Bean. A lot of LL Bean. You got also Aaron Craft. You got a Theory. You got some ugly sweaters. I'm about to look those up, but a lot of LL Bean comes up. LL Bean, J. Crew. See right there. Polo, Ralph Lauren, J. Crew, LL Bean. This is for men's and women's. So you would think there's different brands, but not when it comes to sweaters. Like I said, especially for men, there's only like three or four brands that people buy, especially when you talk about the chunky knit sweater. But let's talk about these real quick. So this one, not much to talk about. It's a Dice Nordic Fair Isle sweater. It's nice. But the tricky thing about these type of sweaters, I'm just telling you guys, be warned. You guys could be holding on to these sweaters for a while. They're chunky. They take up a lot of space to store. And you only have a small window from like maybe October till maybe January. I don't know if people buying a lot of sweaters after January. I know it's cold, but people be like, I already have my sweater. I'm not buying anymore. I'm not buying anymore. Then you gotta hold it for the whole year. I have sold a few sweaters overseas in the summertime, but not a lot. So that's the only thing. So make sure that you price it right, put it out now, and hopefully it sells. Especially stuff like this. This is like really vintage. Really vintage. You might have better luck like cross-posting it to Depop and Poshmark to make sure it sells. Because these things could sit. They could sit. Alright. So that's the logo for this brand right here. Like I said, you're not looking at this brand. This is vintage. They don't make this anymore. They don't make this. This brand has gone bankrupt. This is mostly the style. Geometric shape, color blocking kind of thing. Yeah, like these like I said, could be hit and miss. Was it gray? Was it Ray Wear? Hand knit? There you go. Let's look at the last one and we'll call it a day. Yeah, like this is this type of sweater. You could be holding on to this. That's not a popular brand. That is not a popular brand. Not anymore. Not anymore anyways. So, but they sold it. They got this one off. Here's the last one. Express. Oof, that's nice. Old school. Is that cats? Cat print. This is nice. Ooh, nice camera too. Nice photo. Nice detail. Missed the focus. She missed the focus. Nice. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully you guys learned a few things about some sweaters. What's selling right now? So what's selling right now as of today are the usual suspects. Ralph Lauren, J. Crew, LL Bean, Coogie Style, as well as Aaron Craft. So be on the lookout for those. They're putting them out. All right, catch you guys next time. I'm out.